Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is July 4th, so happy 4th of July, everybody. Got a pretty ambitious ride today that I want to do. It's like 11:15 a.m. and my plan today is to actually do my hill repeat loop. And the goal, my plan for today, is to actually climb 15,000 plus feet. I figure it's going to take somewhere in the neighborhood of about 40 laps of this loop I do to get there. Probably going to be between 8.5 and 9 hours worth of riding. Figure if I start now, I'll probably be done hopefully just before dark. It's hot today. Temperatures are already like in the upper 80s. It's muggy. It's supposed to get in the 90s today. It's one of those days where they've got like heat index warnings out, but you know, I'm a glutton for punishment, and I love training hard on these kind of days. So I got a bunch of food and frozen Gatorade and stuff already at the house. So yeah, I've already got a bunch of like pre-frozen Gatorade bottles ready. Got a bunch of food already, like, you know, like honey stinger waffles. I got a whole bag of Swedish fish with me, so I got plenty of calories already, like ready to go. I can just, and this would be perfect because I can just swing by my house real quick. Like I said, my house is like a quarter mile from this loop. So I can swing by the house, grab my food every couple of hours. Like I said, I have plenty of, you know, ice cold frozen Gatorade to get through the ride with. So that's the plan. I'll give you guys periodic updates during the ride, let you know how it's going. So it should be a epic day of training, hopefully. And thanks guys for coming along with me. Oh, all right guys, now what my plan is going to be for today's ride is I'm going to be doing these hill repeats. Since I'll be doing about 40 of them, I'm going to have to do them from a muscular endurance standpoint, which is basically, when I say that, what I'm talking about is a pace that's, you know, not easy, but not hard, you know, but it's not hard either. So it's that pace that I can, in theory, kind of keep doing as long as I've got adequate, you know, liquids and nutrition coming in. It should be a pace that's very repeatable for me over the course of several, you know, in this case about 40 laps or better. I just started the second lap. I'm on that real steep part of the road here, so I gotta get out of the saddle to get over this. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing these from a muscular endurance standpoint, which is just a pace that I can sustain over today's ride. I'm gonna be basically probably 9 hours or better. So now, as far as my fueling and nutrition, gonna be eating a lot of Swedish fish, those little gummy bear like candies. I like those. Got several honey stinger waffle cakes that I'll get when I do my my liquid, you know, refuels back at the house. I'll just wolf down a couple honey stingers every time. But pretty much every lap, once I get to the top of the actual climb portion, before the descent, I'll take a few a few chugs of water or Gatorade, take a gummy bear or two, a Swedish fish or two, and then about every couple of hours I'll be stopping at home to recharge my water and Gatorade, and you know, get whatever food I might need out on the bike. So that's my generalized plan here today. That first lap has my normalized power at about 217, which certainly I should be able to sustain. I mean, because I'm doing this second lap here in the saddle, chatting with you guys, that's actually going to be dropping my power a little bit for this lap. So I'm hoping to have a normalized power somewhere in the 220s at the end of the ride. And every lap I'm doing these hill repeats. If I'm not talking to you guys, any lap that I'm not talking to you guys, I'm going to be doing these with the same gear ratios, the same gearing sequence every lap. So every lap I'm going to hit this climb in the same gear sequencing every time, so I know that I'm keeping power on point every lap. So getting towards the top of the climb here for lap 2. And I will see you guys in a few laps. All right, guys, I'm an hour and a half in. Been just over 24 miles. And I'm right at about the 2,500 feet of climbing mark. So I just stopped at the house real quick and refueled. I basically took a new frozen Gatorade, refilled my water bottle, and ate one honey stinger waffle. Only stopped for like maybe 5 minutes tops. Because once I get my mojo going, I like to stay after it. So I don't want to, you know, stop for 10-15 minutes and let my body start cooling back down. It gets me out of my rhythm. So I'm keeping these rest stops as short as possible. And now it's back to climbing. My normalized power is at 233, so I'm actually a little bit above goal power pace, actually. It's muggy, but I'm feeling good. All right, guys, I just finished my second rest break. I am just reached 45 miles and I'm at 2 hours 45 minutes and I'm just over 4,800 feet of climbing, so just basically about a third of the way through. Still feel strong. Normalized power is at 236, so still a little bit above goal pace. I just finished up my second stop, refilled my Gatorade, refilled my water bottle, and actually what I've been doing on these rest stops is I've been chugging a little bit of Sprite. I'm not taking it with me on the ride. I'm just having it while I'm stopped at the house. So I had another honey stinger. So I've had 2 honey stingers so far, 2 bottles of Gatorade, and maybe a bottle and a half of water, because I haven't been through all of my water when I got to the house. So been doing a good job of keeping the power consistent. At this rate, if I can keep this pace, it looks like I'll be finishing sometime between 8 hours and 8.5 hours, somewhere in there. I'm gonna try to just keep the laps consistent every time. There's not much wind today either. But actually the 6-7 minutes of descending every lap is helping to keep me nice and cool, so I really am not getting super hot. Back at the house, when I'm just standing there eating, the sweat is just rolling off me, but on the bike it's actually not too bad with the airflow. And this climb is giving me a little bit of shade in places too, which is working out. So all right guys, I'm like 14, 15 laps in. I lost track actually, but I'm on like lap number 14, so it's gonna take maybe somewhere in the upper 30s for laps in order to get this done. So we'll see how it goes. Just keep plugging away, see how it goes. Oh, all right guys, I am at 92 miles, 5 hours, 43 minutes, and this time up the climb is gonna put me over 10,000 feet. And as you saw there, my normalized power has dropped down to 230. You know, I certainly am starting to feel the effort at this point. Been doing repeats for almost 6 hours. And it's hot. I mean, it's probably 90 out. I've taken 4 rest breaks. I actually made a sandwich, made a turkey sandwich, had some pepperoni, been still chugging Gatorade, water, Sprite. I'm feeling pretty good actually. I tell you what, I'm gonna be close on time. Because with the stops, I'm going to be close to making it before dark. I think I'll get it in. There's no question that I'm going to make it from a fitness standpoint. I mean, I'm 2/3 of the way there. I know I'll make it. At this point, it's just a matter of, will I make it before dark? Tell you what though, the sun is starting to go down, so I'm getting a lot more shade now throughout the loop, which is definitely helping. I've also been taking my water bottle and squirting myself with it, you know, squirting my chest and my legs, shoulders, you know, just trying to keep myself cool. But like I said, this time up is over 10,000 feet. I'm still slightly ahead of goal power, so I probably won't do another check-in until the end of the ride, or very close to the end. So all right guys, well, thanks for sticking it out with me. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh, all right, guys. Well, as you can see, I just went by 14,500 feet. Guys, I can't lie to you, the last 90 minutes has been rough. My power has really dropped off quite a bit. My normalized power is still 224, so it's actually pretty good. I haven't really bonked, just, you know, really feeling the elevation in my legs now, but I'm gonna be finished here in a few minutes, in probably 10 minutes. Just wanted to, you know, film the conclusion here before it gets dark. Looks like I timed this just about perfect today, but the stats are well at 8 hours 26 minutes right now, 130.7 miles. I will make it to 15,000, I promise you. I'm gonna leave a link for my Strava in the show notes if you want to take a look at my ride data from today. Give it a look. But all right, guys, well, thanks for tuning in for this vlog. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys right back here in my next video.